Eyup, it's Louise. Hi! I filmed this video yesterday and then had to refilm it because when I watched it back there was a really annoying noise in the background. I think it was because the cats were on the sofa with me and Treacle had a cone on. It's been removed today and she kept licking it and it was making a weird rasping noise, so I thought I need to refilm that, but I couldn't be bothered doing it yesterday, so I'm doing it today. Hello, welcome to my spare room slash home office. I'm crocheting a blanket. Very cute, very nice. I thought I would do a little crochet and chat and catch up with you because I've not sat down and had a proper chat with you for a while. And I got a lot of stuff to update you on, mostly health stuff, which is very boring and overshare, but I love to overshare. I love to be boring. Yeah, I'm making a blanket at the minute. There is this project. It's run by a sort of company called Craft Forward, and they have been working in London mainly to distribute blankets to homeless people, and they are doing a initiative in Sheffield and other cities as well, so I'll link their Instagram in the description. But yeah, they are doing blankets for Sheffield and they either want you to send in squares for them to assemble a blanket, or it would be if you just sent them a blanket. Got my nice yarn bowl here. Got this for my birthday from Reggie because he smashed my last one. He obviously bought it himself. So yeah, I'm just using some scrap yarns, using it up. I've made quite a lot of progress. I only started at the weekend. Pretty good. It needs to be 100 by 140. So I'm making some decent progress. But yeah, gonna do something charitable with my scrap yarns for once instead of just hoarding them. So it's quite a good use of my time and it's just like a really fun thing to do. I'd love mindless crocheting. I love making a blanket. It's just, I'm just doing double crochets. US double crochets? US double crochets? UK treble crochets. I prefer to work in US terms. I just think they sound cleaner. Yeah, just making a very basic blanket. And then I'm gonna make some more. I can't wait. Yeah, I thought I'd have a little natter with yous and talk about where I've been in here physically, and in here in my heart. So I'll crack on with that. Also, I did put WD-40 on this chair, so it squeaks a lot less now. It's not as noticeable. It didn't do the job I wanted it to anyway. WD-40 failed me for the first time in my life. Anyway, hello. How have we been? Good. My health, to get in on it straight away, has been in the toilet recently, to put it politely. I've been having a real bad time of it. I'm sick right now, which I'm fed up of. I'm always sick. It's pissing me off. But yeah, I recently had COVID on my birthday as well, which is really unfair. As a Leo, it feels like a crime. But I went to Ireland for my best friend's wedding and I got COVID at some point there. Don't know if it was during the wedding or during the flight there or the flight back. I did fly Ryanair, so you get what you pay for. You probably pay for COVID. Someone on the way there, on the flight that takes like 40 minutes, was vaping. So if you can't wait 40 minutes for your vape, Jesus, what's wrong with you? So yeah, the caliber of people that I was unfortunately sat with that were vaping, maybe they gave me COVID, I don't know. I got COVID though on my birthday, which I was really pissed off about. But I get to have a second birthday now, like the Queen, which I'm gonna pencil in, I think at the end of August, so I get to have another one. But yeah, my birthday was at the end of July and I had COVID, so I couldn't do anything. I didn't leave the house and I just felt really poorly and I couldn't taste or smell things. And I love tasting and I love smelling. I love my tastes and smells, so I'm glad that's back. But I'm just sick again now. It's really annoying. My immune system's really like screwing me over at the minute. But yeah, my health has been respectfully in the toilet. It's great. Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but it was a couple months ago before I went to Japan and also while I was in Japan. Did I mention I went to Japan? I love Japan. But yeah, before that and also while I was in Japan, I was really quite unwell. Yeah, I took quite a big break from posting things for, it was like a couple months I think. I was really, really poorly. They put me on some new meds and it gave me extreme fatigue and pain all of the time. I have never had to be signed off work because I was too tired, but genuinely I would wake up, have a shower, have to have a nap again. It was so bad, which was terrible, but they took me off those meds and now I feel 70% better. But yeah, that's bad health news. Good-ish health news. There's been some pretty decent movement on some like long-standing health problems. So I don't know if I mentioned before that I think I have endometriosis, because I know a lot of people that have it, and my symptoms are very similar, and my GP seems to think I might have it. But it's a case of, on the NHS, it's try and find out what it ain't, and then you can say, oh, it's probably endometriosis. 1 second, I've got to my stitch marker. I've been crocheting for years, I still have to use stitch markers because I don't want to lose my stitches. My hack as well, if you're doing double crochets, is instead of a turning chain, do a stacked single crochet, and then you get really nice, even, like straight lines on the edge of your blanket. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's stunning. Yeah, anyway, I think I have endometriosis, and I've been sent for so many tests, so much poking and prodding and invasive procedures. It's ridiculous. That was actually, I was on the meds for treating my my endometriosis ? Issues that made me really sick. So it's been a rough ride. It's been a real bad time, hence why I said, and this is like the 3rd time saying it, my health's been in the absolute bloody toilet. It's been in the bog, respectfully. Yes, I finally getting somewhere a bit further. They have referred me now to the fancy private hospital in Sheffield. It's still being done through the NHS, like, don't get me wrong, I don't have private healthcare money. I can't afford that, but thank you NHS for paying this private consultant for me. It's very nice. It's a very nice hospital up there. I went for 1 appointment and the guy immediately was like, sounds like endometriosis. Let's get you booked in, girl. But it's really nice. It's very fancy, and if they keep you in, if you get surgery, they have really nice food. So I'm hoping they have to keep me in because I want the fancy food that they have. But knowing it's getting paid by the NHS, they'll probably just give me a meal deal and send me on my way. But beggars can't be choosers, can they? So yes, Mr. Fancy Private Consultant thinks it's endometriosis and has booked me in for some surgery in October. I'm having a laparoscopy, which is they put a hole or 2 in your abdomen and fill you with loads of gas, and they put a camera in it, a laparoscope, a camera on a tube, I think, in you. He gave me a pamphlet and I quickly read it, and then I was like, I don't want to read any more of this because it's making me feel uncomfortable. And then they have a look, and then he'll see, is it endometriosis? And if it is, they'll just like burn it all off. But if it's not, then they have to go back to the drawing board. And I don't want to have endometriosis, but I'm hoping that that's what it is, because then it's like better the devil you know, and I don't have to go for like more tests and poking and prodding and stuff, because it's just a bloody nightmare, and I can't wait to just get it sorted. And I hope I get a diagnosis so I can stop taking so many bloody meds, because I am rattling when I'm walking. Like the meal prep, I call it, I have to do to get all my meds sorted is ridiculous, and I'm over it. But yeah, got surgery in October. First time I've had surgery as an adult. I've had surgery when I was a baby, but obviously I don't remember that because my memory's not that good. So very, very exciting, very scary. I hope they keep me in and give me something yummy to eat. That's all I'm bothered about. The one thing I'm furious about though is I'm getting the surgery on a Friday, and on that same weekend, on the Saturday, I was supposed to be seeing self-esteem, and on the Sunday I was supposed to be seeing CMAT, and now I can't see either of my pop girlies. And I'm furious, but I don't want to tell them to change my surgery because I don't know when the next appointment's going to be. So I just got to suck it up. But at least my friend is very happy because she didn't get CMAT tickets because they sold out, so she's got them now. I'm gutted. I love self-esteem. I love CMAT. Oh, it's been such a good weekend. But I'm going to be bedbound, so I'll just listen to the latest CMAT and self-esteem albums while I'm in bed and just cry to myself and eat soup because I can only have soft foods or something. I don't know if that's true, but when you're sick you have soup, don't you? Soup and grapes and Lucozade, that's what you need. That'll fix what ails you. Or flat 7-Up. That's got like medicinal properties, I think, anyway. So that's my big health update number 1. Big health update number 2 is, here's my desk. That's a drum roll. I finally, after all this bloody time, been medicated for my ADHD. Yay! So now my brain works completely normally, mostly. I don't feel like jumbled and muddled, and I can concentrate, and I've got more energy and more focus. And are you telling me that this is just how people walk around all the time? And I've been struggling for my entire life, not being able to do it and not being able to sit still and just constantly needing stimulation from my brain, and other people just don't need that. But yeah, I finished my titration. I've been on the meds for maybe like 3.5 months now, and it's great. I'm on the correct dosage for me. My prescriber, that's the word, I was gonna say my dealer, not my dealer. My prescriber has been fantastic. She's been really, really good, really on the ball, very accepting of feedback, and yeah, she's been great. But I did it through my diagnosis and titration through Right to Choose on the NHS, through Psychiatry UK, and they've been a bit of a mixed bag. My prescriber, she was fantastic. The guy that actually diagnosed me was kind of a dick. He was really quite weird and sexist and dismissive, and didn't like him at all, so I was glad I didn't have to deal with him again, and I got to deal with the lovely Chloe prescriber, and not, I don't remember what his name is, but he was just mean. But yeah, he was a dick, to put it bluntly. He was a dick. He was not nice. But yeah, I'm all medicated now, and I feel great. Like, honestly, the only downsides are I don't crochet as much because I don't need to always have something to occupy my hands, so I have to make sure I'm doing my projects, which is why something like this comes really in handy, because it's just quite a mindless one. But I don't need the constant stimulation of I've always got to be active and doing something with my hands. I can just sort of sit and do nothing, which is really nice. Like, I can just sit and have quiet brain. I've not had quiet brain in so long. It's amazing. It's so good to just sometimes have no thought. Don't take it for granted if you ever have quiet thought time. So good. But yeah, number 1, I don't crochet as much. Sad. Number 2, the big problem is I cannot regulate my temperature anymore on the meds. I'm on Elvans. Oh my god, it's so horrible. If the temperature's over about 22 degrees, I am melting. It's been awful when there's been the heat wave recently in the UK. I have been sweating. I've been so hot. I've had to have this like ice tube around my neck, big fan on, small fan on, manual fan, cool gel pack, one on front, one on back. And like sometimes just like an ice pack on myself just to cool myself down. And I got a spray bottle to mist myself like I'm a bloody plant, because it's just been so unbearably hot. Like, I have been really, really struggling, but the temperature's back down to about 20 now, so I can go outside and just feel normal, and that's pretty good. So I can't wait to see what it's like in winter time. That should be fun to see. See if I need to wear my big coat, because I love wearing my big coat. But yeah, we'll see. That's my 1 gripe, 2 gripes. Not enough passion for crochet, and it's too hot, but everything else is great. Like, I feel like I'm doing really well. It's not affected my sleep, which is good, because some people say it makes them sleep worse, but I always sleep really well. I could just always do with more of it. Like, my brain is quiet. I got a lot more fulfillment out of things. It's wonderful. Less scrolling on my phone, and also it really has like dampened my appetite, which is neither a good nor bad thing. But since I started on the meds, I've lost 5 kilos. So if you notice that my cheekbones are particularly popping, they are. They were before, but now they're even more so. Lovely. Lost 5 kilos since May, and I've not even tried. I've barely even been putting an effort at the gym, so that's good, I guess. It's nice. But yeah, very exciting. Big health moves for Lil Wheezy. That's me. I'm Lil Wheezy. It's been a lot. Health has been bad, but then some positives. It's just been it's just been a lot, but no, I get a lot more joy out of the mundane now, which is good. Like, I love the mundane. I love just going like food shopping. I love just sitting and doing my parallel play with my partner, just like sitting and like my partner's playing a game, being a gamer, playing on the Switch, and I'm doing my crochet. It's good just to have like less of a turbulent brain time. It's so nice, and I've been saving a lot of money because I'm not buying as much stuff because I don't need the dopamine. I'm not like dopamine seeking and like buying things that I don't need and then getting the regret from it. I've just been enjoying the things I have a lot more, which I am really loving. I've been doing a lot of outfit repeating recently because there's some things that I just love wearing because they bring me a lot of joy, whereas I didn't experience that as much before. It's just good. I feel so good. It's the best thing I've ever done, pursuing the diagnosis. That's the word. Jesus Christ. What's up, girl? Can't think of basic words anymore. That's not a side effect of the meds. That's just me being daft. But yeah, best thing I've ever done. Honestly, just can't deal with the heat anymore. That's the worst part of it. Everything else is a bonus. It's really good. With my lack of buying things, I do still buy things. It's come at a bit of a point to me where I'm gonna have to have a bit of a shift in content, I guess, because I am not really doing my big Vinted hauls or my charity shop hauls anymore because I'm not buying to excess anymore, you know? So I'm gonna have a think about what I want for myself, for my channel, for my content, you know? Hopefully gonna do some more videos on books and stuff because I've been caning books recently. I've got so much concentration for books. I've got a stack of like 5 or 6 upstairs that I've recently finished that I need to film my little yaps about. Yeah, it's quite a lot. It's quite a few. But yeah, it's different. I feel different. I feel good. I feel good different, you know? It's nice. But yes, a lot of health things going on. Apart from that, I'm having a very good time. Been nourishing my lovely friendships. Been really connecting with the neighbours a lot. Like, I've got some very cool neighbours, and now we're all pals and hang out with each other and cat sit for each other and have group chats. It's lovely. It's really nice. Yeah, we're looking forward to doing some more bits for the house as well. Doing some little like mini renovations, not major ones. We just got a nice new sofa cover for our sofa, so that looks brand new. It's it used to be pink and now it's like a dark green velvety thing. It's very cute. We're looking to paint the bedroom. I want to do something in here because I hate this wallpaper. Whenever I'm on my Teams calls, people are like, oh, I love that wallpaper, but I hate it. I hate this wallpaper. I think it's ugly. It's hideous. I don't want this wallpaper anymore. What's that? There's just something sticky on the wall. Nice. I hate this wallpaper. I don't want it. I want to paint in here. I don't want wallpaper anymore. Anyway, but yeah, I want to do some little renos so I can have a nice cozy home in the winter. I'm like investing more in myself and my people that are important to me and just doing my best, you know? Just having a decent time. I thought I was gonna make this quick, but I'm really just yapping. They can medicate me for ADHD, but they can't stop me yapping. They can't stop me ordering a large yappuccino with chocolate sprinkles. But it has to be decaf because I don't have caffeine anymore because of my meds. No caffeine, no alcohol for me. It's very fun. I've not had a drink in 3.5 months. Very nice. That's also saving me money and saving my skin, because even if I would go out and only have 2 pints, the next morning my eyes like underneath would be so dry. That's good. That's another health thing. I'm not drinking anymore for a bit. Very lovely. No alcohol, no caffeine, no fun. No alcohol, no caffeine. Yes, fun. I don't know why I'm trying to make that a thing. Yes, fun. Right, so I'll wrap it up now. Quick fire. Health, middling. Relationships with friends and family, etc. Good. Work, tolerable. I find it a lot more satisfying now medicated though, which is good. I love working with numbers. I work in payroll, I don't know if I've mentioned that before, and I like working with numbers. House, good. Pets, good. Regis, beautiful. That's it. That's it. That's it. I've made some decent progress on this blankie. I'll finish it soon, and then I've got some chunky yarn that I need to use up that are like little odds and ends. But I don't usually work with chunky yarn, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, wish me luck on my blankie. I'll speak to you again soon. Sorry, this was very rambly. The other one was more concise, but there was the weird noise in the background, so I couldn't deal with that. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Farewell. Peace out. Later, gators.